Tanya, welcome to Supernaut. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm really good. That was amazing. What song did you just pick for us to listen to?
Get Up by Shine Down.
Why did you pick that song?
To never give up and just keep going in all areas of life.
When is the first time you heard that
I
song?
have no idea.
Do you listen to it often?
Not really. It's not on my current playlist, so.
Well, I loved it. Shinedown is actually the only band I've ever met. Katie Jo and I were up in Walker, Minnesota at the casino, and we were just sitting at the bar afterwards, and they came out and got some drinks. So I asked like the drummer, "Can I buy you a shot? Can we take a shot together?" And he was like, "Yeah," but none of that like mixed fruity stuff. Like I want something straight, like Jack. And I was like, "Oh my God, I hate even pouring Jack." When I was a bartender, I hate it so much. But they were super cool, and they wanted. Katie Jo's still mad at me because they wanted us to come up and party in their hotel room, but then at one point they were like, "No, they like pointed at me. They're like, she's too drunk. She can't come up to the room." So I ruined it, but that was probably
whatever.
a good thing.
They had respect, so. Right on.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's start off. I just want to talk about how you have the cutest son in the entire world. Like, I don't even really like kids, but remember that one time you and I aren't that close, but I still wanted to watch your son. I'm like, go out, do something, I'll babysit because he's just the cutest thing in the world. How old is he now?
He just turned 5 exactly a week ago.
Wow, that's so sad.
I know, it's very
Going so
sad.
fast. Yeah. And I saw the other day you gave him cupcakes, and I wasn't even sure if you let him have fun food like that. So I was glad that you let him have some fun food. Because Tom Brady apparently only let his kids have like fruit, but no other like sweets or anything.
No, I've given up on that just because it's everywhere and I'm not perfect. But he definitely gets his treats. Sometimes too many of them. At least with me, he does, so.
Yeah. So, and you've always been in a working out, beach body and all that kind of stuff. I just heard this quote last weekend that if you aren't working out right now because of not having enough time, like you need to just accept that you're never going to get in shape because you have more time now than you will ever have. You know, you're only getting older. Time is only getting faster. So my question for you is, what motivates you to keep working out? Because I feel like you've always had the perfect body anyways.
Well, I thank you.
Like for me, it's easy to be like, you have to work out
because
I'm not just naturally slender. But then I get but I'm thankful for that because then I get the endorphins and the discipline from working out. But where do you get the motivation?
Honestly, it became a habit, so I just do it automatically in a way after time.
How did you get to it being
I
a habit,
don't know. It was part of my job, I guess.
When you signed up to be a beach body coach.
And of course, my son is a huge aspect in that. My quote, future kids, that's what he was at one point.
Yeah.
Only kid now, but it was just a huge motivation. Like, I want to be there for him and I want to be healthy. I want to run around. I want to do all the things with him. And if I'm not in decent shape, then I won't be able to. Yeah. I don't want to be laying on the floor, playing whatever, and then exhausted 10 minutes later. So that was a huge thing on my end.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And so now your new thing is water. You said that was the missing piece.
Yep.
Tell me about this whole water adventure. I don't know anything about it.
Right. So what we don't know, we don't know. That starts there, I mean, with everything in life. But I don't really do beach body. It's called body now. I still do the workouts because I work out at home. It's convenient. Don't have time to go to the gym because I have a son. Frowned upon leaving him at home when he's only 5.
Yeah.
So I still do the workouts. I still do some of the supplements, but only a couple of them. I don't necessarily promote it, but if somebody were to help or like reach out for help, I would help them. But they changed their business model before I found what I have now. So again, I wasn't really working it when I had this going on anyway. I was scrolling because I couldn't sleep, as most of us do at night if they can't sleep. And that's what we do nowadays, is aimlessly scroll. And there was a girl about my age saying, all right, I'm traveling the world and I'm making all this money. In a nutshell, I'm like, well, what is she doing? And I looked into it, watched the video right then and there. And I'm like, all right, what is she doing? Because they didn't really explain what it was. So I signed up for like $1 for a free trial and the products were actually told finally, and it was about water, and I'm like, wow, my eyes opened up to it, and I'm like, all right, I'm already healthy-ish. So we drink water. Our body's made up of like 70% of water, and we all need it to survive. And the water that I was drinking, I didn't know, tap water, bottled water, great. It's great. It's not great. You're drinking, I guess I was going to share how much plastics we're actually consuming, but I didn't get that piece yet. But literally plastic bottled water is pretty much tap water in any form. But the tap water that we're drinking, whether it's well or city water or, depending on the city, is terrible. It can be terrible. You're just drinking chemicals, pesticides, bacteria, literally anything and everything you can think of that's getting you sicker and sicker and sicker. And you're not even hydrating yourself. You're you can drink all the quote water thinking you're or hydrating yourself, but really you're not. And that's sad more than anything. But I found hydrogen molecular water that you drink a glass of water and it literally goes right to your cells. Like if you were to slam a glass of water compared to a bottle water, like say Walmart brand, Costco, whatever, you can hear it shaking. This water, you cannot.
So I went to Australia a few months ago, and the water there was my favorite part. So the water in the airports, the hotel rooms was amazing. Every restaurant that you walk into, they have a little station with tap water sitting there. When you're going on hikes, when you're walking down the streets, there's water fountains. And it was honestly the best water I'd ever tasted in my life until a month later I went to Iceland. And then obviously that water is even better.
Yeah.
Like we would stop at the glaciers and get the glacier fed water. And I was like, can I ship this home? Like, why don't we have this in America?
Yeah, America's terrible.
It's so sad.
It is very
so sad. So what other products do they have?
It's called the Anespa. It is basically like a hot springs in your shower. It's pretty amazing. I personally notice like my hair's a lot softer. I don't put lotion on my skin after getting out of the shower.
Okay, I wanted to bring up your hair because you have the best hair. We both have curly hair, but I've always been jealous of yours because mine won't grow. So do you think it would help my hair grow?
I don't know about growth. I know it'll make it probably feel better and look a little bit more vibrant. I don't know about growing. I feel like that's more of like...
It might be that like my split ends get so bad that that's why it won't grow. So maybe if it made it softer, maybe that would work.
Maybe. But yeah, it's pretty amazing knowing that I'm not getting chlorine into my skin. Because when you breathe in all that steam, it's not necessarily just water. It's chemicals and all that stuff. It's bad.
One of my favorite TikToks is this guy pretending like he's talking to an alien, and an alien comes down and he's like, oh, so water is the thing that you need the most to survive, and it comes from the sky? And the other guy's like, yeah. And he's like, and sometimes you hate when the water comes down from the sky? And it's like, yeah, we are so lucky that water comes down from the sky. And it's so important for us. And we don't think about it. We just completely take good water for granted.
There's another setting on there that's plant water. It's pretty much like rainwater. Like if you have a comparison of filling it with tap and then your water. So I just had to add that in because I forgot that one. And then we have, it's called Ukon. It's a turmeric supplement. There's tea, soap, and the supplement helps with inflammation. I don't want to get too into detail because I don't know all of the exact facts on that. Not a professional. I didn't write it down, but it helps with inflammation. I mean, that's like the main thing. And a lot of people are sick from being inflamed.
I started taking Celtic salt in the morning, just a couple pieces, and that's helped me stay a little more hydrated.
I have some of that at my house.
I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom anymore since I started drinking it.
That's
or
good.
eating it.
Yeah. Just Yeah, it's good stuff. I know what you're talking about on that.
So you don't really drink. You have on and off, but I feel like you've always kind of shied away.
Recently. So I'll try to make this a long story short. I haven't drank anything now recently for about 5-ish months. And before that, it was maybe like 1 to 2 times a month. So I cut way back. Because, I mean, yeah, I partied all the time and wasted a lot of my life partying. I mean, I'm sure you can relate to whatever. Besides that fact, I knew that I wanted to get back into this business, and I was in a relationship as well that wasn't serving me. It was very toxic, and I never wanted to go home, like ever. Of course, my son was there, so I wanted to see him, but I just didn't want to go home. So me working at a bar, I stayed and drank all, like probably half the time that I worked. And it was a good time. I probably should have gotten in trouble a lot of those times, but I, for some reason, did not. Thank you, Lord. Once he finally got out of the house, I was home every day. I wanted to go home. I felt more at ease. I loved being home. And even when I didn't have my son, like, because we did every other week, 1 week on, 1 week off, I was still home because I wanted to be home. I had stuff to do. Like, I finally to get stuff done.
Your home became a place
home.
you wanted to be.
Yeah. And yeah, for sure. And then I started to do the business and a little bit more. I had a little bit more time. Not really. I started with an hour a day, which still didn't feel like enough. And then I'm like, how did I even have time to drink? Like, no wonder why my business wasn't moving, because I was doing stupid stuff. And I finally realized, like, all right, all these people who are succeeding aren't really drinking and doing dumb stuff. And they're actually, prioritizing their health a little bit more. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm done. I mean, it was a no-brainer.
You've gone through big spurts before. I feel like even in the last 10 years,
Yeah. I mean, it got me in trouble, though, once I went back to drinking. I'm being a dummy, and I've gotten 2 D-dubs in my last, in the last 15 years. It's been almost 10 years since my most recent one, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it at all.
I never saw you drink too often, but you were sassy.
Oh, yeah,
You were a sassy
I used to
drunk
drink
for
a lot.
sure. Did you black out?
I have maybe like twice in my life. That other than just passing out. Passing out and blacking out are different.
Did you ever start and say you were only going to have a couple and then you'd have more?
Oh, yeah. It's always just one more, and one more, and one more.
Have you tried to quit for good before?
No.
But
Not for good. I mean, I don't know if I'm for good done. I might have a couple if I'm out like on vacation or something. But I don't see myself like, oh my gosh, I live for alcohol. I can't wait to drink. Like, I don't crave it. Even working in a bar, I'm like, all right, what up? I don't care.
Yeah. Because you think you've replaced it with this job?
Yeah.
With this meaningful job?
Yeah. I mean, I have to get stuff done. Oh, yeah. And when you're drinking, it slows you down. Your mind isn't clear. Like, I mean,
Yeah. And I'm happy for you to have Gunnar at the age 5 and for you to be in this mind state, because I would do anything to go back and not drink at all when James was growing up. I didn't drink his last year of high school, and nothing bad had ever happened. But just to be that clear, to wake up every morning and feel great, it's really exciting.
Yeah. Feels good to feel good.
How did you get to where you are right now?
How did I get to where I'm at right now? I just decided. I made a decision. When I was still kind of slowly weaning off alcohol, I'm like, screw it. I signed up again for my business, and I decided to, hey, let's train for a marathon. So, and I did 75 hard recently too. I just didn't do the outside workout, so I technically didn't do it fully.
Yeah, but
frowned upon, again, leaving a son or a kid in your house unattended.
Yeah. So yeah, you also replaced it with working out.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, and reading and listening to podcasts, and I mean,
you just changed everything.
Yeah.
How often were you drinking before 5 months ago? Just a couple
Not
times
often.
a month?
Yeah, but when the father was still living there, probably at least 2 to 5 times a week. Yeah. Whether it was 1 or 2 or 10. It wasn't 10 every time. So, yeah. And then, of course, the people you surround yourself with too matters.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, going home after work it got easier after time, but also your friend circle. Like, I have a lot of alcoholic friends. And I mean, being around them now, I don't care. It's easier. I'm gonna just say no, or just not go anywhere, which is a lot easier. And then the negative people, because I love my people who drink and whatnot, but there's a time frame to be around them, and yeah.
What kind of people do you look for now?
People who are going somewhere in life and knowing that there's a lot more out there than just the 9 to 5, the traditional 9 to 5. People who are trying to get like out of the matrix. You don't have to go to college. You don't there's other options. You can go to college. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but there's more out there that a lot of people don't see. Especially back in the day. I mean, social media wasn't around then, but now it is, and there's so many more opportunities.
And some people maybe crave the 9 to 5 structure.
Right.
I think that's great. I have never been good with structure and fitting inside boxes. Never been good at following directions with cooking. I had my last 9 to 5 job was at Lakes and Pines, so it was like kind of for the county, and it was New Year's Eve, and I decided that I wanted to manifest another job, not really look for one. So I wrote down the 3 things that I wanted in a job were more flexible hours. Because, if I wanted to take off for a doctor's appointment for James, I had to put in that request 2 weeks ahead of time. So it just felt like, why am I living in this cage? So I wrote down that I wanted to have more flexible hours, more music, because there's this music playing above my desk, but you could just barely hear it. So it was like a tease. And then I wanted more money. So more money, more music, and more flexible hours. And I put that note in a drawer on New Year's Eve and didn't look at it ever again. And on Valentine's Day, so 2.5 months later, February 14th, my brother called and said, hey, do you want to come work for me? And you'll be driving around Minnesota and Wisconsin talking to people about putting billboards on their property. And it was more money. He said I could do it whatever hours I wanted, so more flexible hours. And I would obviously listen to music while I'm driving around. So it was like, that's how to manifest. You have to tell the universe what you want. Stop thinking about it, because if you're desiring it all the time, then you're in the state of desire, which isn't in the state that the universe likes to give. You're in the state of receiving. And so I always remember that.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So what else? What other lessons have you learned?
Fear is a liar. If you want to do something, just do it.
Actually, when you have the fear, that's when you're supposed to run towards it.
Right.
That's how you know that's a thing that you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And then not caring what other people think. I mean, it's your life. Obviously, if you're doing negative things, that's one thing. Opinions are always nice to hear, but when you're actually trying to do something for yourself, don't let people get in the way. It's hard to do that, especially if they are family, though.
Yeah.
But just do it. That goes back to the just do it. Do it anyway. Do it for you. There was another thing I was going to say, too. If nothing changes, nothing changes. I hear that all the time, and it still stands by me a lot.
Yeah. And we have to be put in uncomfortable situations to change. Last weekend I slept in my car watching the storm, and there was 2 times where I was uncomfortable, and when I changed, it instantly, I had a better view, or I got woken back up. I had a cramp in my foot, and I was like, oh, why do I have to have this cramp? But it made me wake back up to be able to watch the storm again. So it was I was just laughing, talking to God, look at you just instantly showing me how you making me uncomfortable made change happen right away. And so on every scale of that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Another one, most people aren't willing to do what it takes to live the life that they actually really, truly want. The 1% does it. So it's what are you guys doing?
If you're waking up and working out or taking a cold plunge, you're doing more than 99% of the people out there. So it's those simple little things.
Just one day at a time, really. You don't have to do everything all at once either.
Definitely. You posted on Facebook yesterday, real growth, it starts when you stop needing to be right all the time. The truth is staying stuck in I already know keeps you from leveling up. Being open, being teachable, even as adults, we're still students of life.
Yeah.
I think that's so true. I've never thought that I was right or that I know everything. So that's an easy one for me. And it's just mind blowing when you meet people who don't want to learn.
Yeah.
And they believe so hard what they believe.
One-sided, for sure. It's their way or no other way. And it's like, dude, no. Have an open mind. You can still have your opinion, but be open to hearing what somebody else has to say. And some people are not like that at all. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
And sad, to say the least.
What do you do right now that you hope your grandkids do when they're your age?
Be patient, because a lot of people do not have patience nowadays, and it's crazy. People want stuff right now. And also just to live and, embrace everything. Really. Soak it all in, because it goes by way too fast. And say yes to more things, but also say no to, the wrong. Say no to the, how should I say that? It's okay to say no sometimes.
Well, maybe it's following your intuition.
Yeah.
Like, be strong enough to say no when you...
Yeah, when it's not right for you, which is a hard thing to do sometimes, because I'm a people pleaser. I've been working on it, though. I don't have to go to every birthday party. I don't have to go to every wedding or every this, every that.
I so admire the people that say no. It's like, yeah, I didn't need to see the movie Yes Man. I am a yes man person.
Yeah.
I need to see the no man person.
Right.
Where it's like, say no more.
Yeah.
And like, I think about like on some Saturdays, I should block off like 6 hours of like stuff to do at home, because if my calendar is open and somebody asks me to do something, I'm like, yep.
Yeah, sure.
Like, it's not, but if I saw on my calendar that I was full having me time, then I would probably stick to
me time.
Taking care of myself more.
No matter what it is, whether it's just sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. Laying in bed. And the patience goes with the presence, which has been my biggest theme this week, is like when I walk home from work, because I'm able to just walk, I'm always on my phone, like looking through emails, text messages, opening Snapchat. And it's like, stop. Just walk home. Just be in the moment and stop trying to multitask. I mean, this is something I'm going to preach probably for the rest of my life, because it's something that I need to learn, which is stop trying to do two things at once. Really live in the present moment. Don't listen to music and take a shower. Just be in the shower. Don't listen to a podcast and wash the dishes. Just wash the dishes. What president was it that I just heard? He read a book every single day.
A whole book?
Yeah. And it's like, I think time is such a paradox. And if you think that you don't have enough time, like me, I'm constantly rushing, trying to do a million things, and then I never have enough time. So I'm really trying to get into that Zen mode of like, if I believe there's enough time and that I don't ever have to rush, and I can speak and make eye contact with every person that passes me in the hallway at work, then maybe there will be enough time. Because how did this president find enough time to read a book every single day? Like, that's crazy.
Time blocking, if you have a calendar. Like you said, you just got to do it.
Yeah, because you always find enough time to do the things that you really want, just like a drug dealer finds a way to find the money to buy the drugs.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
If you really want to do it, you're going to do it. So what do you do that you hope your grandkids don't do?
Don't do? I mean, I definitely want them to explore things on their own. I don't honestly know. Don't be a dumbass. I don't know.
How do you define a dumbass?
I guess don't surround yourself with the wrong people, but then again, it's like you don't know until you really know. And once you do know, then you know not to.
But it's okay to step away from people.
Oh, yeah.
When you're young, you think people are going to be with you till you're old, and it's this fantasy dream of always being close, but that's such a part of being an adult. Nobody said it was going to be this hard, and you got to find the right people to be around you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, don't pay attention to everything that the news says.
I
Is
don't
a
watch the
huge
news at all.
thing. Right. I have it on in the background sometimes, and it's just like, what is going on? It's whether to believe it or not. I mean, I don't believe half of it. But.
To me, it's a reality TV show. I mean, who's making money off of this? The media.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't ever watch reality TV. It's just never interests me. So.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Anything else you can think of that you want to talk about?
The other one that I had was just don't stay in a relationship that's weighing you down or holding you back from the real true potential that you might have. Or any friend too, any relationship really.
Be around people that make you feel light and energized.
Yeah. And know that you're worth it.
It's so hard when you're stuck in it though.
Mm-hmm.
Like how long were you in this relationship for?
I mean, we were on and off for 5 years. It was red flags right at the beginning, but I didn't see him until later. Not that he's a bad person. It's just we weren't meant to be.
Yeah. And that's just going to cause so much friction.
Yeah.
When was the first, so red flags in the beginning?
Like 2 months.
Yeah.
And I'm not perfect. By golly, I'm not perfect. So it's not just, I'm not blaming anything on him. It's both of us for sure. But we're just not meant to be together.
My last relationship was 2 years long, and after 2 months of dating is when I started seeing red flags too, but just completely ignored it because I had been single for 7 years before that. So I was like, this is just what they call compromise. This is just like, I have to learn to be in a relationship again. This is all my fault. I need to just try harder to be used to this new reality. And my back started breaking out. And it had never in my life before. By the time we broke up after 2 years,
It went away?
I was before we broke up, I was breaking out all the way down my arms, past my elbows. And a month after we broke up, it all went away. My body was completely clear. So it's like not only was my brain screaming, this isn't healthy, but my entire body was trying to tell me that this wasn't okay, and I was not listening because it felt so nice to have somebody around to do things with and not have to make all the decisions by myself. And I mean, he took really good care of me, did my laundry and my dishes, took care of my dog, helped let me talk about work for hours every single night. But then when it came to me having an idea, it was never a good idea. Or if I was trying to cook something in the kitchen, he would come in and just take over, and I'd be like, okay, never mind, and all these small things. And it wasn't until after we broke up that I started seeing on TikTok about narcissists and realized like, oh, that wasn't
Normal.
just me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what was happening. Oh, whoa, light bulb. And then my first thought was, I got out. What about all these women that are like stuck because they have kids or financial problems? Like, it's mind blowing. So yeah, I spent a lot of time looking into narcissism.
No, it's crazy. Sad that women are like stuck in stuff like that.
And men.
Yeah, men. Oh yeah, for sure. Women are nuts.
Yeah, definitely. So what advice do you have to get out?
I mean, definitely go to therapy yourself. I never have, but I know I need to. Talk to people and figure out your exit plan. Don't do it just to stay there because you don't think you can, because you can get out. Or don't stay because you think you have to, because you don't have to.
So if a friend came to you right now and they were stuck in this relationship, what would you do to help?
And what I was stuck in? Tell them to get out of here. I mean, that's what I had to do. I had to push and push and push because we were in the same house. And of course, I have a heart and I feel bad. But we're all adults. Got to figure it out. I'm a figure outer. So.
Yeah, they're great at making you feel guilty and like you're the one to save them.
Yeah, everything's my fault too, by the way. Everything. I don't think so. It's both of us.
But did you start to get convinced that things were your fault?
A little bit.
Because, of course, a lot of people do get manipulated into
Right.
that.
A little bit, but not all the way, because I knew that some of it definitely wasn't my fault. Some of it was.
I think recording conversations can help because then you can look
Oh,
back
yeah, I
and be
did that.
like, yeah, see, this is where you're gaslighting me.
Yeah. Definitely did some of that. Not enough. Uh-huh. But I don't know.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Okay, awesome. Well, next time we'll get more into it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm open for that because there's a new relationship.
Ooh. Give us a little detail.
Nope.
Okay, but yes, you're going to have to come back on and prove to us that this is a healthy one.
Okay. Well, alrighty. It will be.
Okay.
It is.
Good. Good. Sounds great. Thanks, Tanya.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Naut comes from the Greek word sailor and means voyager or traveler. Like an astronaut searching the stars, a supernaut is one searching the inner and outer worlds of self, navigating life, consciousness, and reality, striving for betterment. The paradox is that seeking and striving can create more unrest and more unhappiness. So while calm seas may not make great sailors, I plan to explore the idea of light rescuing darkness instead of fighting it.